Yo, peace and love, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. Great rising, happy Sunday, happy soulful and solid Sunday. It's another Sunday, but it ain't just another Sunday. It is Sunday, December 21st. It is, I'm going to say summer. It's not summer outside. Winter solstice. It is the winter solstice. Sunday, December 21st. It is also World Meditation Day. So it's not just another Sunday, not just a regular Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday. And it's literally a beautiful Sunday outside, man. It's about 40 something degrees, which is here in December. It's a beautiful thing here in New York City. Skies is a bit clear blue outside. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I made a song like that the other day. I can't even think of it right now. But it was about it being a beautiful day and how it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day in every beautiful way. And every smiling face that you see walking by, it's a reason for you to smile and say hi, right? And don't let the people walk by without giving them a piece of yourself, without spreading some love and some joy and some well wishes for good health, mental and physical, spiritual and financial, and all of that good stuff in between. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful freaking Sunday. I am grateful to be alive, grateful to be free, grateful to be healthy. I'm grateful to be me, to be anybody else in the world. But I am who I am, and it sounds so small, but that's a big thing, right? Because in the world where people are being mind controlled, in a world where people are dying to be other people, literally, people are dying to be other people, dying to be someone that they're not, changing body parts, changing thought processes, um, trying to adapt, trying to align to something that they're not. It is a blessing to be yourself. It is a strength to be who you are, uh, coupled with all of the challenges, with all of the hardships, with all of the things about yourself that you would like to be different, things about yourself that you would like to be better, but to fully accept yourself, to love yourself in spite of, to recognize that you are great in spite of and because of. It's a beautiful thing. So happy Sunday, happy winter solstice, happy World Meditation Day. Um, I love this time of year. Like these people knew what they were doing. It's really the best time of year because we know those children of the sun, children of the light. We know that it's darkest right before the dawn. We know that as the pressure mounts, the possibilities abound, right? And the probabilities astound, so to speak. If you could just remain steadfast and remain tapped in, um, everything that you imagine can happen. And you just gotta let it out. Don't keep it in. Your words, your love, your energy, your essence. Remember that you are heaven sent, and ain't no devil in hell that could stop you. You gotta be you and be true to you. Be authentically you. Be fully you. Unapologetically. With love, patience, grace, and compassion. You can be free, but you can't be me. You're free to be you. But yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday. I'm feeling real good. I've been up. I slept about an hour, if that. Um, feeling the vibes of the season, feeling the vibes of the day, tapping in, going deeper. Right. But we're gonna get the show started. We're gonna start with a prayer. And on this Sunday, on this winter solstice, on this World Meditation Day, this is the second official World Meditation Day. We got it put into the UN as a resolution last year. I was there last year. Guru Dev, Art of Living, Guru from India, right? Bunch of others. Brother Seth Hussein Kofa was there, representing the Northeast Political Prisoner Coalition. My brother Wa was there, representing Creative Expressions and Queens, right? Of course, I was there. There was a bunch of others, bunch of other beautiful, great people. And so many different walks of life, representing so many different institutions, so many different organizations, so many different countries, cities, states, boroughs, places, right? So this is the second World Meditation Day, and I want to burn the sage and say a prayer. Right, I want to say a prayer on this World Meditation Day. I want to pray a prayer for those whose hearts are troubled, for those whose hearts and minds are in chaos, for those whose lives seem to have been upended. I pray that they find stillness. I pray that they know peace. I pray that they recognize and realize that their salvation is in their stillness. All they have to do is be silent and just be and just breathe, and they will see the way forward, the way out, the way through. They can hold the thoughts in their mind and they can speak the words from their mouth, words of affirmation, words of confirmation. I pray that everyone who hears these words remembers a time before now, a time before now, a time when we all lived in harmony and when there was peace on earth, when the animals were not for slaughter, for food, and they roamed freely without a care in the world. I pray that all of us remember that nature creates bountifully from earth, from the gardens and the farms, the fruits and the plants for us to eat, to nourish ourselves. I pray that everyone who hears these words remember that what you do unto another, you do unto self. So live in peace and live with harmony if that is what you want to see for your family. I pray for everyone near and far whose minds are filled with stress and worry about bills and about health, about their children and their parents, their cousins, their siblings, their uncles, and their aunts. I pray that they recognize and remember that the way to help their loved ones is first to help themselves, and that they make themselves a priority, because no matter how much you do for another, if you are not well, you will never do enough. So put you first. Put you first. You must love you. You must lift yourself up or you can lift another. Pray that everyone who hears these words remember that it's okay to be selfish and selfless at the same time. It is possible. And I pray for the children, for the elders, that they be treated as human, that those who care for them remember that they are gifts. It is a gift to be born and to be young, and it is a gift to age. And may those around them cherish them, honor them, seek their wisdom in their youthfulness. I pray that we all know peace. I pray that we all know calm. I pray that we all know self. It's my prayer on a Sunday. I share. So it is. So it is. So it is. Forever, forevermore. Peace. Um, Eat the glory. What's going on, my brother? Tardrick, peace and love. What's going on, my brother? Mona Love. What's going on, my love? Listen, family. It is World Meditation Day. One thing I've learned, man, is if you could see I guess the caption or the title is "Meditation Can Save the World," right, on Facebook and YouTube. Um, some people will say that that is far-fetched. And come on, Sugar Ray, how can meditation save the world? Come on, Sugar Ray, you need more than that. And it's like, can meditation save an individual? Yes, it can. Save me. My life today is what it is in large part because of meditation. I am alive today. I am free today because I felt the gift of meditation, even before I knew what it was, to be honest. And I'm talking about way, way, way back before I even went to prison. Things could have been worse. Things could have been a lot worse if I did not know stillness. Right? I tell a story all the time. I used to get in so much trouble in school. In 1 year, I got suspended. I think I got suspended in like the first 2 weeks. Then got suspended again. Then again, I think I was suspended 2 or 3 times. Right? And I think we had to go see the freaking district manager by October, middle of October. I was on punishment that year from November until March. From November, the end of the year, school starts in September. November, I'm on punishment from November until March the following year, my birthday. 4 months. 4 months on punishment in Queensbridge. Go to school, come home, do not go back outside. You do not need to go outside for anything. Come home and stay home. So I was able to watch TV. Some days I think, right? Some day I think my mom let up. I was able to watch TV. I think a couple of those days I was able to, play video games and things like that. But there were some days where I could do nothing. Couldn't watch TV. Couldn't play the video game, right? But what did I do? I sat and looked out the window. I looked out the window. I watched my friends run up and down the block. Right? I watched my sisters run up and down the block. All right. And probably like the first month, maybe probably like the first month, I was frustrated and angry because I'm on punishment for so freaking long. It's like it was a long time punishment for my birthday. Like, I really can't go outside. Like, be in that window soaking, and some days I cried, right? But what ended up happening, so my mother's building is outside of the window, right? It faces the front of the building. And outside of the window was a tree, a real big, beautiful tree, right? Big, beautiful leaves. And I remember vividly the leaves changing color. And then I remember the leaves falling off. And obviously the dead of winter, there are no leaves on the tree, and you can see across the street damn near, right? Through the branches. And then the leaves started to come back. By the time I went outside, the leaves were coming back. And when I look back, right, remembering that time, I wasn't so conscious of it. I wasn't so cognizant of what was happening. But when I look back, I remember, right, during that time again. So the first month I was angry, punishment, 4 months. First month I'm angry, right? I'm frustrated, I'm sad, I'm crying, I'm soaking. I wish I was outside playing football and basketball and going to the store and all of this stuff, right? But from month 2, 2.5 to 4, it was repeating mantra. It was, I'm not always gonna be on punishment. It was, I'm gonna go outside one day. I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna play football. I'm gonna play football. It was repeating things. It was visualizing myself, right? It wasn't like I detached at one point from the emotion of not being able to go outside and seeing my friends outside, seeing my siblings outside, to seeing myself one day again there. I'm gonna be there again one day with them, throwing the football up in the air, throwing the basketball, running, playing tag, hiding behind the tree. I'm gonna be there. I was visualizing, right? I was visualizing. I was seeing myself at a future date, at a later time, future time, doing the things that I enjoy doing, the things that I could remember at one point doing, that I'm watching my friends do. I saw myself there again at some point in the future because I couldn't do it now, right? And then there was a mantra: I'm going to be, I am, I will be. Affirmation, right? Look, I remember those conversations in my head because that's all I could do. I literally was in the window. living room, on the radiator, right? Or on the chair, on my knees, looking out the window. So all I could do was imagine, envision, right? Talk to myself. Get out of my feelings, get out of my emotions. All right, something happened. This is the reality. There's nothing I can do about it. What can I do with this? And talk to myself. I can make myself feel. Because I didn't like the feeling of being angry and being sad. Right? I'm angry and I'm sad, but I can't do anything about it. So why am I angry and sad? Okay, initially I get it. Like I'm angry and sad. I got the result, right, of my consequence, right, of my action, the consequence of my action, the result of my actions. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I got in trouble. I got fights in school. Mother puts me in punishment. Damn. Okay. Cool. What do we do with this? I don't like this feeling of being sad or angry. My blood pressure is boiling. I'm getting headaches. Right. I'm freaking grinding my teeth. It physically doesn't feel good. So the type of person I am, right? I take the pain for a little while. I take the discomfort for a little while. Then I'm like, all right, I got to do something different. I don't like the way this feels. This does not feel good. And then mantra, visualization, right? Putting myself mentally in a different space. And it's crazy because yo, life is life is a funny occurrence because I don't even think I thought about it then or even since then, but that time seemingly prepared me for prison. Because when I went to prison, it was the same thing. At first, I was very frustrated. I'm going back and forth to court, offering me 10 years. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, but after a while, first, even going to court, I was like, all right, I ain't doing no 10 years. Like, y'all bugging. Like, we gonna create something different. Offer me 10 years, 3 court dates. 10 years, I didn't kill nobody. Literally, I was in jail with people who killed people who had 6 years and 7 years. Like 10 years, I didn't kill nobody. I did have a record, right? Violent felony and a drug felony already. Was on probation for a drug felony, 5-year felony probation, right? Cool, I get it. I had some violent misdemeanors, right? So cool. But now we not 10 years. Yeah, right. All right, let's visualize something different. Cool. Could have probably beat the case if I knew what I should have known. If I would have had a lawyer that we paid more money, we paid a lawyer a couple of dollars. Probably would have paid him some more money. Should have paid him some more money. Could have got probably no time. When I look back at it. All right. Yes, people did get hurt, but nobody got shot and nobody died. All right. Could have got a year. Right. Could have got no time. So I ended up doing 3 years. Divine alignment. Right. Got shot 3 times. Right. 3 years in prison. Lived on the third floor, apartment C. Third letter. Right. 3 sets of twins. 3 different women. Right. My mother and father 33 years apart. It had to be 3 years. I can't make this shit up. It had to be 3. Right. If it would have been less, probably wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be who I am today, right? Like it's evident, right? But that those months on punishment prepared me for prison because in prison, I'm like, okay, I'm here physically, all right? I think it was Prodigy or somebody said it in the song. Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Jay-Z, I think. Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Body locked up as a youth on punishment, as an adult in prison, young adult in prison. Body locked up, my mind is free. And I remember vividly, prior to going to prison, I had to have more money than I've ever had, right? More girls than I ever had, right? Like I was lit, quote unquote, right? I was free, I was lit, got money, got girls, got clothes, could do whatever I want. And what did I want to do? Be in fucking Queensbridge hustling. Got money to go anywhere. And then at one point, a few years prior to prison, when I really had the most money, when I was getting the freaking Social Security from my dad, right? My dad's passing, finally got the checks, and I was rolling in, and I'm hustling, and my uncle was boxing, giving me money, and could have really did anything. So I was in Queensbridge, addicted to the lifestyle, addicted to hustling, addicted to being there. Friends is starting to travel, go here and go there. And I'm like, nah, I'm stacking this bread. And I stacked the bread, right? We had shoe boxes full of money. But Physically, I was free. Mentally, I was trapped. I was trapped mentally in a vicious cycle of self-destruction. Drinking alcohol till we literally throw up, fall asleep, pass out. Some days I pass out. Man, I remember I fell asleep standing up outside on the gate in Queensbridge, standing up, sleeping. Fall asleep on the bench, fall asleep in the hallway, hustling, just conked out in the hallway. Crazy shit. Physically free, mentally in prison. And then when I actually went to prison, at some point, it was like, wait, this is familiar. All right. Um, I'm limited in my movement, right? I'm limited in my ability, right? And so in prison, you could go outside, right? Not when you want, but there is rec time, right? But it's limited. It's limited time, limited space, right? So I remember being limited, and then it clicked back in. Yo, put your mind somewhere else. Put your mind somewhere else, and I started to practice again. I won't always be locked up. I will not always be in prison. I will be free. I will write books. I will make film. I will give back, and I will rebuild my community. I will rebuild my community. The community that I helped destroy, I will rebuild it. I was remembering the day I caught my case. There were young people there. I shot a gun. I shot 9 shots. Young people was there. Young brother came to me. He was like, "Yo, Ray, the cops is coming." I remembered that. Replayed that over and over and over and over and over again. The people who are hurt, the people who I at one point loved. I knew. Step in the crib, right? Best friends with the cousin. All right, this person is threatening me. Like I gotta defend myself. Gotta like protect myself if something happened. But damn, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up. Damn, they gotta forgive me. Like we gotta be cool again. Like nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. Nobody's shot. Yes, people are hurt in other ways, but nobody's dead and nobody's shot. So like, come on. And when I talk about redemption, retribution, right? A resurrection, came home, changed my life ultimately. All right. Remembering that meditation, remembering what the affirmation, right? What I want to call into existence, what I called into existence that I now need to a life I need to lead to see that manifest, right? Living that life one by one. People start fucking one by one. Y'all forgive you, man. Yo, one by one. Yo, ain't no beef, homie. One by one, one by one, one by one, and the last one, the day of a family funeral. One of their family members' funeral. The sister who I hurt the most. I was so mad at you. Sugar Ray, I was so mad at you. You hurt me, hurt my family. And I hated you for a long time and I wanted you to pay. But the work that you do for our community, I can't be mad at you no more. The work that you put in, how you changed your life and you put in work for our community, I can no longer be mad at you. Man, hugged, embraced, to the point where they had a family situation, couldn't get to where they needed to be online. Say, yo, you good? Like, you come over here, sit for a few hours, take a nap if you need to. Nothing, right? No sexual, no nothing. Just like, yo, it's love. And we did that and we smoked some weed together and they sat in my living room and we talked to the point where it was like, yo, don't even bring that up no more. Like, that's so far behind us. Like, you're a new person, I'm a new person. Just enjoy life. And that was it for me. Like, that was like, that was a result of an intention. That was the result of me setting an intention, meditating on that intention, and just living my life, right? Not focused on it every day, just focused on me being a better person, but going through my trials, going through my tribulations, knowing I'm not going backwards in no way, shape, form, or fashion, right? Not in behavior, not in mindset. go forward, and then again, one by one by one by one, everyone who I've caused pain, everyone who I've hurt, loved me again, forgave me, right? And spiritually gave me another chance to be friends, to be connected, to be one, right? To have communion, to share space and time and love and peace and harmony and truth, freedom and justice. Like that was powerful. That was the result of meditation. Somebody said, I read a while ago, it said the whole world could be healed. The whole world could be changed if we taught every 7-year-old how to meditate. And even younger, really, right? Because we know that children, their brain doesn't fully develop until years later. But what they learn in the first 7 years of their life, what they learn in the first, again, even shorter time span, right? 5 years, really, 3 years. What they learn then, but 7 years is general. First 7 years of their life, what they learn, they keep forever. So the trauma that they learn, the limited thinking, the limited beliefs, the negative thinking, right? The patterns that they pick up from their parents, right? The way the parents yell at them when they're frustrated, right? They pick all that shit up and they keep it forever. Most times, right? Some people are able to rewire their brains, right? Anyone can, but some people are able to. Everybody's not able to. Everybody doesn't have the capability, right? Everyone is not fortunate enough to live long enough and have the wherewithal, have the consciousness to be able to rewire their brain. And so some of our beloved, some of our brothers and our sisters, our sons and our daughters, our nieces and our nephews, our cousins, right? Our uncles and our aunts, even mothers and fathers, they become, right? Grandmothers and grandfathers. Some of them are still walking around with the brain and the mindset and the heart space of that hurt child, of that hurt child. So now imagine, yes, life is going to give you some sort of pain, whether parental split, divorce, whether moving away from friends. Your parents are great, family life is great, but you move away from friends, right? Because mommy, daddy got a promotion and got a better job. They want to get a bigger house and you need to move to a new city, a new state. So the friends that you had, you just moved away from and you lose touch, right? The passing of a dog, a pet, grandparent passes, right? Natural order of things. Shit happens, right? There's a fire on the block, right? Like you're going to experience some kind of pain, some kind of trauma, some kind of disconnection from a town, a place, or some people that you were once connected to deeply, who you love. Meditation can help you process that shit. Meditation sits you with yourself and shows you a glimpse into what you can do with what you're feeling and what may be the reason for this feeling, right? What may be the reason for this, for the feeling and the situation shifting, changing, adjusting. Why? Why? It's the never-ending question. Why? Which is also a chromosome, right? Shit is deep. I am a big believer, right? And not even a believer, because I know this shit is true. Practitioner and um, promoter, advocate for meditation, pain relief, right? Meditation, back pain, couldn't walk. Herniated disc, pinched nerve down right side, couldn't walk. Told you guys a story. Recommended surgery, diet change, meditation, massage. Diet change, meditation, massage. And the diet change realistically came because of the meditation, because the meditation came first. The meditation, like, yo, I have to heal myself. I cannot live like this. Right? 2009, even before the freaking, I was able to heal myself. 2008, 2009, I'm envisioning a time, a better time when I can walk and I can do the things that I want to do. I'm like, yo, like, fucking 23 years, 24 years old, 25 years old, barely fucking walk. So no children yet, right? No even, I mean, clearly I had lost children, right? But no children birthed yet. I'm like, yo, I'm going to be a father one day, right? And I'm gonna need to run around with my children. I'm gonna need to carry my children, right? Like, this cannot be life. This cannot be the rest of my life. Walking around with this pain when I can walk, right? The times that I can't walk, I'm like, I cannot be in a wheelchair. I refuse to be in a wheelchair. I refuse to have a fucking cane for the rest of my life, right? Like, I refuse. It's not. I'm not doing it. So now I gotta not just say what I'm not doing. What am I doing? Okay, I'm healing. Okay, I'm running again. Okay, I'm walking again. And then step by step, step by step, step by step. And then came the diet change. All right, you gotta make some adjustments in your diet. Food that you're eating is causing inflammation, right? Food that you're eating, all right, you gotta make the adjustment. Okay, make the adjustment. Okay, now also simultaneously start massage. Massage yourself, touch your body. It's your body. It's yours. You touch that shit. Like rub it, massage it, speak to it, right? Speak to it. And then see yourself. Close your eyes and vision. Create the white light. Send into the spaces that hurt, that causing discomfort, that's causing unease. Speak to it. Work it out. And here we are. To lift my children, to run, right? Do the things that I wanted to do. All right. Meditation can save the fucking world. Because meditation can save a person. And we know that meditation impacts an individual. And we know that the individual impacts their family and their community. There's so much science out there. So much science out there how meditation benefits an individual and how in turn that individual or a group of individuals meditating together positively impact the people around them. So that's what we're doing today. Today we're going to Queensbridge. We're going to Queensbridge Park by the water and we're going to meditate. World Meditation Day. That's what we're going to do. We're going to meditate collectively. We're going to repeat mantra. We're going to hum. Right. I'm going to guide 11 minutes. Short meditation. 11:11 to 11:22. Little talk before. Lead in the meditation. Hang out. Talk after. Go home. Or go wherever. All right. We got a holiday party to go to over here. Astoria. Right. We got a holiday party. Team party. It's a beautiful freaking day. Like it really is. Every day is a beautiful day. But some days are a little more beautiful than others. Some days are a little more special than others because of just how things align and how things lined up, whether it's the weather, right? Whether it's the people who you're going to be in contact with, right? Whether it's the things that you're going to be doing with those people, or even if it's a solo thing, right? It's some days that seem to be a little more special than others, a little more beautiful, a little more joy in the day, right? Every day is different. Every single day is a different day, but every day is a beautiful day, and every day is a beautiful day, and is a beautiful reason to spread love. Every day is a reason to spread love. If you woke up today, it's a reason for you to spread love. It's a reason for you to believe in yourself. It's a reason for you to believe in someone else. It's a reason for you to believe in the beauty of your dreams. It's a reason for you to believe that what you envision, what you dream of making happen, you can make it happen. Close your eyes and imagine. Close your eyes and imagine. Meditate on it. Literally. Meditate on your healing. Meditate on your financial increase. Meditate on those healed relationships with your parents, with your siblings, with your children. Right? Meditate on those healed relationships. Meditate on that physical healing that you need, that emotional healing that you need. Ask source energy to take that jealousy, take that frustration, remove that grudge from your heart. All right? Talking to somebody the other day. What was I talking to? I was talking to my man Karan. We was coming back from Echo Wednesday. And we were talking about I forgot what we were talking about specifically, but I had mentioned finding out we were talking about grudges, I think. And I had mentioned finding out that my sister Bunny had passed. I found out she passed through Facebook, right? And how much that hurt me. Finding out that she passed, like that she passed generally, but then that I found out on Facebook, I was so like mad with myself because 2 years had went by. I spoke to nobody on my father's side of the family because of a beef that my aunt and I had, right? And I thought that she told my siblings, right, my nephews and stuff, my cousins. I thought that she told them. I just thought she made up a story and told them some shit. And so I just avoided everybody because I'm like, F all of them. They probably think this of me. They probably think that of me. And it ain't true, but F them, right? Not finding out, not asking, right? None of them came to my wedding. I didn't invite any of them. Right? At that time, right, the most beautiful day of my life. None of them came because I didn't invite them. Like, how would they come? Why would they come? Right? Some they seen them on Facebook, but I was the standoffish one. I was the one avoiding phone calls. I was the one, right? Like, eh. Found out my sister passed on Facebook. Throw all of that stuff out the window. Call my aunt. Show up at my sister's crib. Nobody's mad at me. Nobody has any feeling. What people do have is like, yo, we know that if you fell back from auntie, it's something that she said or did because we know how much you love your family. We know how much you love your aunt. So if it's something, if you stop coming around, if you stop communicating, it's something that she did or said that was extremely painful to you, extremely hurtful to you. But we would have understood. Like, so that means that my sister passed, right? Not knowing why I stopped talking to that side of the family, not knowing why she didn't get an invite to my wedding, and she passed like that. Her baby brother, right? All right. And so fast forward, right? Talking to my boy, I'm like, those grudges that we have, right? Like, gotta let them go. Gotta let them go. Because somebody could pass away. Now that's very different than somebody who you just don't fuck with. Family member or not, sibling or not, parent or not, child or not at a certain age, right? Someone who you just don't fuck with because their lifestyle, the way they live, not even their lifestyle, like what they're doing, just how they are, right, is in conflict with how you are. And when you guys are together, there's the emotions, the feelings is just not good vibes, right? And just saying I don't fuck with that person, and I'm not fucking with that person. Not I'm mad. I got this grudge. I ain't speaking to them. F them. No, I just don't. I don't hang with this person anymore. I don't rock with this person. Very different, all right? And being okay with that, because as we know, most people who hold grudges when a person passes is regret. Is I wish, I wish, I wish. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. You can't go back. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it. There are also, in addition, there are some relationships where you make peace with it. It's done. This relationship is done. If I see you, hey, how you doing? I'm not gonna like avoid you. I'm not gonna like because there's no grudge. It's just I don't fuck with you. I don't like you as a person. I love you. You're my family. All right. And if something were to happen, I would do what I can to ensure that things are okay. Right? Because it's love. Love is love. I ain't gotta like you to make sure that you're okay. But because I don't like you, you pass away. It ain't nothing like, oh, I wish no. I don't like, damn. Okay, life goes on. Keep living, right? Because life does go on. You do have to keep living. So those two things are very different. All right. But uh, too often is the first, right? It's the former. Is people having grudges. So like, let those grudges go. Like, forgive, gain understanding, gain some insight, understand that like everything ain't personal, right? Everything ain't personal, and it's okay to forgive. It's okay to let go of that pain. It's okay to let go of that hurt. You don't got to keep telling yourself that story. A lot of times we just tell ourselves the same story, we ruminate, right? Tell ourselves the same story. This person did this, and this person said that, and this got to mean that, and that got to mean this, and we freaking drive ourselves crazy. You know how much stress that you're causing your physical body by the story that you're telling yourself in your mind? That ain't even true most times. It ain't even true most times. And even if it is, even if something happened and you're repeating it, what does repeating it do for you? Nothing. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Address it, right? Or just move on. Let it go. Everything don't even need to be addressed. Right? Everything don't need to be addressed. And this is where discernment. You gotta have discernment. What is worth addressing? It was worth me addressing my aunt. Auntie, you hurt me. Right? We had that conversation. Auntie, you hurt me when I was in here, when I was over here, and I called you and you hung up and you said this before I even left. That hurt me. Oh, baby, I didn't mean it like that. And you hurt me because I was going through what I was going through and you wasn't there. Auntie, I know, I'm so sorry. So sorry. But I love you. I love you too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. And we hugged, right? And we was able to rekindle our beauty. We have a beautiful relationship. My big mama, my aunt Edie, my father's sister, the only one of my father's siblings that I met. Well, I think I met Rolene, but she died the year I was born. Her 84, Rolene died. I think like the end of 84. So I don't have no recollection of Rolene, my aunt Rolene. But my aunt Edie, it's my freaking girl, man. Like my aunt Edie, man, like write cards, right? Every birthday, every holiday. My aunt Edie coming, she came to every fucking court date. Do all of my shit, right? Do all of my shit, came to every court date. Most court dates, because like she missed a couple, she just couldn't make it, right? But almost every fucking court date she came to. Came to every prison I was in. She came to the boat, Rikers Island, Green Correctional, came to see me fucking Oneida, and when I was back down Queensboro Correctional, about to come home. Big mama, trekking through snow, rainstorm, meeting up with girls to get packages. All right, and the fucking bullshit, some shit that she said, some shit that transpired, I allowed to, right? But she lived long enough that my sister passes. We rekindle, right? Good relationship. My brother passes. We tighter than tight. Right? We back doing the things that we love to do together, eating and drinking and chatting and late night conversations, early morning conversations, midday arguing. Right? We arguing. She loved Como. I fucking hated Como. Right? Like auntie. Like he's bad for us. Right? Auntie, listen, he did this, he did this. Yeah, but that Auntie, yo, all right, I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up on you. Right? And we hang up on each other sometimes. And then we call back. Auntie, yo, you know I love you. Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit though. Right? Like, relationship got back to that point. Right? Got back to that point. Right? But that was meditating on the relationship. I wanted, right? Like there was some pain, there was the impact, there was something that happened, there was the impact, there was feelings and emotions around all of that stuff for both parties, right? But live long enough, let that shit go. Because sometimes you don't live long enough to let it go. Sometimes you take freaking grudges, you take ill feelings, you take negative vibes to the grave, or the person dies, right? And you still got that. Now you just got a hard heart that you got to figure out how to soften because you had some ill feelings towards this person who you love. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. All right. So, New Jack City, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Peace and love. Davidson says a couple of people have tuned in. Peace and love. Sending you guys all love, love, love. Priceless, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Peace and love. Mona said, grudges plant seeds of dis-ease in the body. Come on, poet. Grudges plant seeds of dis-ease in the body. Absolutely, they do. Absolutely, they do. Listen, every ill feeling that you have leads to illness. Every ill feeling that you have about yourself, about your situation, about your circumstances, about your upbringing, about your parents, about your siblings, about your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, your nephews, your nieces, your friends, your co-workers, your teachers, the police officers in the neighborhood, right? The people in the store, every ill feeling that you have leads to illness. That's a fact. Every ill feeling. That's why it's very important to learn to let things go. Address it if it needs to be addressed. And the moment you address it, Either it's gonna be a relationship that is good, or it's gonna be one that is not. And at least you know where you stand. At least you know where they stand. At least you know what it is. It's better to know what it is than to be in confusion and to be in limbo, just ruminating negative thoughts, right? Because that's how our brain automatically goes to negative thoughts, negative thoughts, negative thoughts. Listen, I created a whole freaking negative story about my family that was the furthest thing from the truth. The furthest thing, my family embraced me with such open arms. Yes, my aunt had some stuff with her, right? She was upset, she was hurt, but it was embraced with open arms and love. And we miss you and we love you and we're so sorry that we reconnected under these conditions. And I was like, just damn. Right? But listen, this gift of meditation. Meditation is not is not this complex thing where there's a certain way to do it. Oh, I don't know how to meditate. Yes, you do. We all do. Sit with yourself, be quiet, and fucking breathe. Right? And really, there's moving meditation, exercise. Right? It's just mindfulness. It's just awareness of self. Right? It's just awareness of self. So yoga is just the union of self. Right? Of self with self. Right? Me versus me. Right? Your inner self with your outer self. Can you harmonize your existence? That's all it is. Can you bring the inside and out together to form this? Right? And then it's this. Because it's motion. Right? It's harmony. It's just this. Can you do that? Of course you can. Of course you can. Awareness of your thoughts, awareness of your breath. Right? Whether you're writing, dancing, playing sports, right? Singing, right? Gardening, right? Cleaning, sewing, knitting. Meditation happens in many forms. So can you meditate? Of course you can. Can you teach a child to meditate? Of course you can. I taught my children how to meditate. My daughter was meditating since I could remember. So my son at 2 years old, 3 years old. We're gonna sit, we're gonna breathe. And what went from seconds of became 5 minutes, minutes, 10 minutes, sitting with self, just breathing, being okay with yourself. It takes courage though. It takes courage because when you sit with yourself, that's when all the demons come. Right? When you sit with yourself, that's when you remember the darkness. And that's when you remember the pain. That's when you remember the yells, the screams, the curses. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. I should never had you. Wish you was never born. Right? Punk motherfucker. You remember all of that, all of those words from your parents, from your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy. Somebody said their mother took them to meet their father, and the father said, "That's not my child. Get out of here. Don't ever come back here again." And that's story. Multiple people, multiple people's stories. Right? The mother took the father, took the child to see the father. The child is old enough to hear. The father said, "It's not my child. Get the fuck out of here and don't ever come back here." That will have to hurt, and that will have to, for a certain amount of time, play in your mind, play in your mind, play in your mind, play in your mind. You take it personal. How could you not? Meditation helps you not. Meditation helps you see somebody whose situation was similar said it was through their um growing. Who was it? Was it? I'm trying to think. It was an artist said this recently, famous artist. Oh man, who was it? Was it was it Jay Z? I think it was Jay Z. I think I watched the Jay Z clip, and he said his mother's father was beefing. His father's brother got killed. Father outside trying to kill a dude, right? Looking for the dude who killed his brother, right? Jay Z's uncle. And his mother is like, right, don't understand the street life. So she's like, yo, like you going outside, we need you here. And him, young father, right, but been a brother much longer than he's been a father, is like, what? Like you asking me to choose between Like the dude who killed my brother and like being here, I'm out, right? Because he says he got older, he learned that his father was dealing with pain and hurt, and so like he couldn't be there for him. I want to let that shit go because you can't do nothing about it, right? You could keep telling yourself the story. This person left me. This person don't love me. This person forgot me. They abandoned me, right? Because again, as a child, it is all about you, right? It is all about you, but you use that ME, meditative empowerment, to empower yourself. Yes, it's all about me. That means I need to take care of myself. That means I need to let go of whatever does not serve me. This story of me saying they forgot about me is not actually serving me, is actually hurting me, is causing me pain. Grudges, Mona said it. Where's the grudges plant seeds of dis-ease in the body? It's a fact. Let that shit go with the wind. It happened. Because one thing is true. A situation happens, and until you know why, you don't know why. Until a person tells you, I left because, and even then, right? This is what's so crazy, is because I can tell you why I did something, and it can still be deeper than that. I left you because your mother, you know what I mean? I left you because I wasn't ready to be a father. I left you because da 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 da. Like it can still be deeper than that shit. I could have some shit that I don't even know is there, which is the real reason. Those are just surface level. So sometimes it's not even. Sometimes it's worth hearing and knowing and having that communication. Sometimes it don't make a difference. You just got to get good with you. ME, meditative empowerment. Empower yourself. Empower yourself. Close your eyes. Go within. Communicate with yourself. Examine all of the thoughts that come in. They come. Let them come. Let them go. Like a butterfly. Free. But examine. Look. See. Watch like a movie. Favorite show. Okay, this one. Okay, we can laugh at this one. Okay. All right, we're going to let that go. Okay, this one. Oh, this one. So we're gonna sit with this a little longer, but this one hurts. All right, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go where it's going. All right. Only hold on to that which you want to manifest in your life. Your dreams, your vision, your ambition, your creativity, the love you have for your loved one, right? The peace that you want to see manifest on earth, right? The peace that you want to see manifest on earth. The young people that you want to see live long enough to become old people. The old people you want to see be cared for, right? And cared for enough, long enough so that they can transition peacefully, right? With no pain, with no agony, right? Listen, meditation works. Meditation works for all of the reasons, can benefit all of the things, all of the things. The most painful to the simplest, the most complex to the simplest. Meditation is your friend. Meditation is your guide. Meditation is you. You are breath. You are prayer answered. You are meditation. You listen. The wind, the spirit listened and plucked you, the string, the guitar, or harp. It's you. Who you are is what you are. So stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in to your breath. Stay tapped in to your vision. Stay tapped in. Stay plugged in. Stay connected to your heartbeat. What makes your heart beat? What makes your heart fill with joy, fill with love, right? What drives you? What guides you? Follow that all the way through, all the way, right? Meditation can save the world because meditation can save the individual. I'm an individual who was saved because of or by meditation. I'm an individual who has then since used meditation to connect with others, to empower others, so that they can save themselves. Because I can't save anyone. I can share the gift. People do the work. and they saved themselves, and we pass the shit on. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. You do for yourself, but it benefits others. You do it with others, and it benefits yourself. You give it, and it comes back. So today we're going to give. Today, if you are in New York City, come to Queensbridge. If you're close by Jersey or Connecticut, you could get to New York in the next 2 hours. Get on the road and come. Queensbridge Park, 11 a.m. to 11:22 a.m. We're probably staying in the park till about 12. Right then, we got some other things to do. But come to meditate with us. World Meditation Day is winter solstice. Come, allow me to lead you. Allow me to guide you back to yourself. That's all I want to do is remind you of who you are, remind you of what dwells inside of you, remind you of what's possible when you go within and you let go of everything outside. And you just focus on you. So much we could do. So much you could be. You could be greater than anything you've imagined and anything you've seen. You just gotta believe. That's a bar. Listen, we're gonna get into meditation. That is our word for the day. That's our word, meditation. Save the world. World Meditation Day. We're gonna get into meditation. We're gonna burn some Palo Santo. Yes, I agree. King, peace, peace, peace. Lee 369X. What's going on, brother? Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Mon Love said conflict provides the opportunity to strengthen or sever bonds. You choose. Silence and stillness can help you to gain clarity and make the choice. That woman is, that's why she's my woman. It's like, I don't know. She's like a little wise. Like a little wise. Like, I don't even know. Like, so when she be dropping stuff like that, I'm like, God damn. It's like a person wrote that. Right? A person that's right here in the bed wrote that. Right? Like that ain't come from a bot. That ain't come from like somebody in space. Right? It ain't come from one of those people over there, right? We always think it's those people over there with the wisdom. No, it's you and your people. We got it. You got it. I got it. She got it. He got it. We got the gems. We got the jewels. Breathe. Mm. Breathe. If you are laying down, find a comfortable position. If you are sitting, allow your feet to plant firmly on the floor beneath you. Allow your back to be straightened by the chair behind you. Allow your arms to rest gently in your lap or by your side. Allow your head to lean forward so that your chin is in your chest. Just allow yourself to breathe. The breath is the vessel for which life manifests. So remember your breath. Your breath doesn't ask for anything, yet it gives you everything. Remember your breath. Simply create a vision of yourself in this moment, in the most peaceful place you can imagine. What is your peaceful place? Where is your peaceful place? Is it the beach? Is it in the garden? Is it on a rooftop? Is it in your bedroom? Is it in your kitchen? Is it in the bathroom? Where is your peaceful place? Create a vision of you there right now. See yourself there. From that space, in that place, say, I am free. Affirm, I am free. Affirm, I am whole. Affirm, I am me. Affirm, I am love. Affirm, I am whole. Affirm, I am enough. I am enough. I am whole. I am me. I am free. positively impact the lives of those that I love. I will positively impact the lives of those that I love. I will positively impact the lives of those that I love. Affirm. We are at peace. We are at peace. We are at peace. Know that you are loved. Know that you are cherished. Know that you are sacred and you are adored. You are stronger than you think. You are more powerful than you know. You are greater than you can ever imagine. I love you. I love you. I love you. When you're ready, slowly begin to open your eyes, wiggle your toes, move your fingers. Come back to the space. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy World Meditation Day. Happy Winter Solstice. May the season bring you joy. May the season remind you that you are loved, that you are sacred, that you are cherished, and you are adored. Love you all. If you're joining us today, I'll see you in a bit. Hit me up if you need any directions or further information. See you guys next week. Peace and love.